Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing Seren again. So this is my second run, so I'm just gonna kind of like explain what I do. I didn't record the first one because I was super laggy, so yeah. So I decided to just do it for the second clear because then less stakes, don't really want to miss the recording again, so that's kind of why I'm here. But yeah, when we first start, we kind of buff out outside, and then we domain outside as well, so that's my job here. And then I say ready, and we just kind of go in. We only do 3-minute bursts because 4 minutes just take a lot longer. And we now have enough damage to actually clear this boss, phase 1, almost clear it, and then, you know, wait out the timers for our cooldowns. As well, I decided to do like a bit of commentary here because instead of just putting music over the boss run, hopefully you guys don't mind. But yeah. So here I bind the boss in the corner here, and usually give like 5 seconds for everyone to like get ready, load in, right? I think the problem with me was because I was like on Wi-Fi internet before instead of Ethernet cable, so that's why I was like super laggy when I was recording. But yeah, that kind of solved the issue. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, you can see here 1 minute, and we basically bursted down to like a reasonable HP bar that we can phase it anytime we want. Before previous runs, we had like the HP bar not low enough, so we had to use Willie's combo instinct to actually get it down farther enough. But now we're pretty much good. So this boss fight, I'll probably just explain it, you know, and stuff. So yeah, you see that that really bright glow that I just got hit by. That's like gauging. So when you're gauged, you pretty much get stunned and you can't heal or anything like that, which is pretty bad because yeah, you most likely will die. I got lucky there, I didn't die, so that's great. I still have door, I'm not sure how, but I'll take it. The point of the fight is to defeat Seren without really gauging a lot. Pretty much. Phase 1, it's pretty straightforward. Those pillars, you can see, they come up from the ground pretty fast, so you probably need to like teleport or flash jump away immediately or you'll get tagged by them. It's not as slow as like Sea Tails or the Black Mage Spike, so you can't just stand there for like 2 seconds. Maybe just 1 second is fine, but 2 seconds is far too long. And they give the most gauge in this phase 1 here. The wave attack is pretty deadly for staying in it too long. It's also called weapon aura for warriors, I guess. It kind of looks like that. And Seren is kind of like a warrior, I guess. That wave attack just went right. But yeah, it does like a lot of tick damage, so staying in there is not good. You probably need to duck those. I find blinking the most helpful because the RNG blink is actually not bad because the map is really wide, so the chances of you teleporting it away from it is pretty high actually. So that's my preference for this. The wave attacking in. The longest cooldown, oh rip Willie. The longest cooldown in our party is Shadow Walker, aside from the 4-minute burst, so we're kind of waiting for that. As well as once our burst skills are up, we need to clear our gauge. As you can see here, I only have a bit of gauge on that meter there. I bind the boss once everyone's cleared their gauge, and we just phase it as fast as possible. I got hit by that pillar, unlucky, so my gauge is a bit higher, as you can see in the meter. So now it's phase 2. I hate the loading lag. This is why I didn't record the first run, because last time I think I lagged for like 15 seconds in the black screen, so I died like instantaneously when I loaded in phase 2, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, you need to be holding duck or iframing, but I got hit anyways, so my gauge filled instantly. So here I pop Genesis iframe and then start charging, because yeah, gauging while charging is not good, so I'm pretty much forced to iframe charge here. Yep, so it's phase 2. We're waiting for her to dash again because we want her in the left corner because that's the easiest way to DPS her while dodging. So I bind here. There's a bomb, unfortunately. I gauged during the burst, but it's okay. Everyone else does more damage to me. I'm just here to support, you know. But yeah, and then we burst here. It's full map bomb. That's unfortunate. Bishop can't really do that. One, because they don't have an up jump. Unfortunate. But yeah, soon we're in the Destiny patch. But yeah, for this phase, you need to try to duck the jabs. I read a comment where someone said it's like the reverse of Black Mage. You don't stay or stand up to like get hit. You stay ducked before, after she hits, then you start attacking. So I'm still not too good with this phase. I usually gaze at least once per cycle, unless I get really unlucky like that entry, right? I gauged. But yeah, the bombs give you a lot of gauge. The laser particularly gives you the most gauge, so you need to duck for that. The laser beams you can see in the screen right now, they do white screen you, so yeah, stay away from those. It's really easy to duck those, except for the ones going in the corners. You'll basically our party shot caller, I guess, Willie, calls out the lasers if it's safe or not, because some of the lasers look like it's dangerous, but it's safe. And then if it's dangerous, we need to get out of there, of course. That's the laser that you need to watch out for. That gives you a ton of gauge, so. And the test occurs, and we're moving on to the next segment. The segment test here is that I'm waiting for the bind as well. I'm supposed to bind immediately, but the bind wasn't up. So I bind now, okay. But yeah, I forgot to explain that phase 2 is composed of 4 segments. The first one was noon, this one's sunset. The background doesn't change because I think it's glitched or something, so rip GMS, right? But yeah, here we just do our 2 minutes, nothing too special here. It's kind of awkward because we have like 3-minute classes and 4-minute classes in our party, so it's like really strange burst timers. But yeah, this phase is the most dangerous phase because there's like reduced healing to like 20%. So having a bishop is actually really useful because a fountain, you can just spam the fountain and just heal back to full. Because using your power elixir or something will only heal you 20%, which is unfortunate. Same with Sakura Tree, it's not enough heal. It has cooldown. Bishop has a lower cooldown. Oh yeah, those pillars hurt. I think I lost over there, yeah. Yeah, those pillars can double up and they deal 90% of your HP, so definitely save your items with those if you need to. But yeah, going back to the segment tests, those pillars of light you saw, it does one-shot you. Also, I need to charge here. It's really dangerous charging in sunset. I hate it. Surprisingly, I did not die there. Okay. Yeah, those segments tests. I think we're binding in midnight, yes. Oh, I almost gauged as well. But the segment tests, basically, you need to iframe because doing the test is actually really difficult because everyone has to stay ducked under the pillar with the smallest light. You'll see in a second here because we're about to phase. Yeah, the middle one is the safest spot, but it's so hard to do because everyone needs to do it, otherwise everyone will die. And gauge as well. Speaking of gauge, the gauge goes down in midnight because that's when Seren's at her weakest, right? So we deal a lot of damage here, as well as your gauge goes completely down, so that's good. So it kind of resets. But the task occurs pretty rapidly here because you know, the midnight gauge is not that long. It's only 1 minute compared to the other segments 2 minutes. So we're about to phase into dawn here, and you'll see the pillar that lights again, so which means we need to iframe once again. And there it is, the safe spot's on the left, but yeah, we all agreed to iframe because that's the easiest thing to do. So now we're finally in dawn. So dawn, she gets an unbreakable shield, which is the white HP bar you'll see. The point of this phase is to actually not to get hit, not to do damage. Although I think you can do damage, but it's not suggested to do that. So yeah, we try to every time Seren attacks hit you and deal damage to you, the shield gets bigger. So you want to not get hit by anything in this phase. So that's why everyone's kind of hiding in the corner. So the role for me in this phase is to actually pop those balls you can see right here. So I kind of just move across the map and up jump at the end and kind of dodge. And everyone kind of falls back into mid so that we can bait the deer back into the center. Because we don't want the deer to corner us in the corner. So that's why we do that. Yeah, that's another one. Willie usually keeps track of the ball timer spawn, so that's great. The swords that you're seeing that are falling from the sky, they stun you for 4 seconds. But since I'm like a Kanna, usually Haku does block it, so that's good. So I think I'm pretty good. I think the Kanna is pretty good at clearing the bombs because I have that extra protection with Haku. Just Haku things, right? But yeah, that's pretty much the Dawn phase in a nutshell. Just go to corner, pop the bombs, go center, bait the deer, go back to the corner, repeat until the Dawn phase is over. But yeah, those swords that stun you for 4 seconds from the sky, you can will those so that you don't get stunned. So that's good. But yeah, sometimes there's like full map attacks with the sword, so you can see the deer's getting pretty cornered there. I did get hit by a lot of things here, so my gauge. I'm not sure if anyone gauged here, but yeah, the test goes. I charge immediately because I did iframe for the test. Because it's dangerous for me to charge without oh yeah, there it is. The Genesis ran out. So yeah, I got gauge a bit. But yeah, I can bind here and we can just burst. Yeah, I think I did like 1 gauge per noon, pretty much. Unfortunately. We deal a lot of damage here and we're good to the bomb. Oh, my gauge off the bomb. Didn't dodge that. Unfortunate. Yeah, the preference for me is to like teleport to the center instead of up jumping. I don't know why. I think I got hit by that. Yeah, this one's safe even though it looks like it's not safe. Yeah, so gonna have to get used to it basically. Third time. But yeah, that's pretty much the fight for Seren here. I could keep commentating, but oh, we'll see, I guess. What to talk about while this boss run is going. Yeah, I can up jump and blink, kind of hold it up in the air, I guess. But yeah, oh yeah, I keep forgetting the consequences of gauging in phase 2. It's more than just getting stunned. It's that your midnight gauge goes down and the phase you're currently in gets longer. So that's not good because when midnight decreases, it's also the easiest stage, right, to damage Seren. But also, if the midnight gauge runs out, the clear is actually deemed as an auto fail, so you pretty much get kicked out of the boss fight itself. It's kind of like failing Helix Gem Crystal or failing the phase 3 Lucid, I guess, sort of thing, auto fail. The run ends immediately, unfortunately. So I think a lot of people get gauged in noon for my party here, but it's good because we had a previous run where we had gauged during the burst in sunset, which is really not good because usually gauging in sunset means you're not only not DPSing, but you're also probably going to die and lose domain buff. So yeah. There's been plenty of runs where I die with domain charging, so that's also something gotta be careful of, I guess. I guess before my previous runs, I kind of just haven't used this third form at all, but now I'm getting more proactive with it, so that's good. This phase, upon entering, we're waiting for domain instead of binding instantly, so this is the second day, as people call it, because noon's like, I don't know, the morning or afternoon, I guess. I don't know, sunset, or I guess noon would be, yeah, noon would afternoon, sunset's like going to evening, and then midnight is the evening, right? And then dawn is the morning, yeah. So every cycle, a day, complete cycle sort of thing. The flame walls, you can teleport past them, through them, unless you don't have teleport, then good luck, right? I assume like iframe dashes work through it or something. Though I don't have any dashes, so can't confirm. I almost gauge here, so we're bursting here. Binding, okay. I'm like one hit from gauging, like my entire meter is full. You can see like it's all yellow. So after this burst, I will get out of there, because I'm trying to not gauge, right? So that oh yeah, also the benefits of not gauging, your entire party does not gauge for an entire segment of the phase. We get midnight back, which is really great. So that's the benefits of it. So you do have a safety net if you get gauged too much in like noon, for example. You can do better in a different segment and get that midnight back. You can see here my gauge goes down rapidly, which is really nice. Still bursting here, so that's good. But yeah, if the midnight gets too low, you won't get all your gauge depleted, which is what I've noticed in our previous runs. We did a lot of runs. Probably over 30, I think. Also, the benefits of having the Kanna iframe being like double iframes on cast and when you cancel it. Really nice for midnight. I can just use that one iframe skill. So now you can see 2 deers here, because her HP bar is a lot lower, so she spawns 2 deers instead, which is pretty annoying. Because if you get knocked back like that, you do get gauged a lot. The deers go into corner, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, the swords. I called to Will here. Yeah. 4 seconds stun. Those full map attacks are just OBS, but gotta handle it, right? Trying to beat the deers. Popping the balls. Alright. The deer aggro is random, but its hitbox is like really not that far, so you know, it's kind of like I don't know, like a lotus push is what I want to compare it to. Basically, you can just bait the push and in and out, like teleport in and out, and you're good. Or flash jump, that works out. Yeah, but the goal is not to get cornered by those deer. Oh, another full map, great. Yep, balls, teleport, up jump. I noticed that I don't really need to up jump actually on the last ball, but I usually do. But I kind of just teleport through the entire map. No need to up jump actually. Also, I forgot to talk about the importance of having a Night Lord or someone with the untouchable debuff. So the reason why the boss fight is like a lot easier, like what Willie's doing on the right side, tanking Seren here, is because of the showdown debuff. The showdown debuff allows us to basically dodge a lot of Seren's dash or touch damage, right? So we don't get like damaged from her just by like being on top of her, as well as some of her dash or sort of jab skills, I guess, is cancelled by a showdown. So that's kind of OP actually. I think I messed up a little bit here. I got hit by a lot of things, so I almost got gauged. But yeah, we're going back to noon, so I will definitely get gauged in this here, because I'm really bad at dodging those jabs. But I'm charging, waiting her to dash again. I think Pocket asked me, oh, I got hit by that for 3 seconds. She needs to dash one more time. Yep, still haven't bound. Oh, I got hit by that again. Yikes. Yeah, not a good up jump. Okay, I'm binding here. Let's go. This is safe. It's like the little line that you see across the screen is where it's safe, but hard to explain. But oh, bomb. Yeah, my BA's key is next to my up jump key. But yeah, this one's a pretty long fight. Not the best second run, to be honest. So our burst definitely was delayed because of the first entry burst, I think, because she wouldn't position in where we would like her to be, which is on the far left. I select right now. Yep, right through. But yeah, overall, Seren's pretty interesting boss fight. Is it harder than Black Mage? At the moment, yes, because, you know, she has a lot of things going for her, like her attacks, and the auto-fail mechanic is pretty annoying. The healing mechanic in Dawn is really annoying because you need to deal more damage because she heals a lot from that white shield. 10% of her HP is healed back immediately, basically. Even if you play perfectly, that's how much the initial shield is. And getting hit even more, you get more of that healing for her. So basically, you need to deal a lot of damage to kill her, right? But once the Sacred Force keeps ramping up, I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot more parties clearing, for sure. Because going from 140 to 160 in about like 20 days or something, I don't know how much dailies we need to do to get there. But we deal a lot more damage, final damage, 50% more final damage or something. So yeah, the boss will be a lot more free, quote unquote free, right? But yeah, we had our previous party member, a Shade. He didn't, unfortunately, deal a lot of damage, so we had to swap him out for our Arc here. And Arc does a lot of damage itself, as well as Arc gives party buffs, right? It's kind of like a support, so that's really nice for the party itself. Shade does bring that support, but Shade damage isn't as good as Arc, right? Actual class diff, unfortunately. Personally, I'm not that strong of a Kanna either, but I guess I still help with domain and binds, I guess. Glad to be here, right? But yeah, this boss, quite a headache right now, because we tried to clear it multiple times. I have like multiple recordings of the second attempt clear. We got it so low one time. It's unfortunate that some of us died out, or there's like some complications at the very end, which is really annoying. But yeah, overall, happy that we cleared it. Just now the repeat clears are just getting kind of annoying, because if we fail, we gotta wait for the next day sort of thing, right? Can't wait until they change the entry thing to like 30 minutes. And for Black Mage it'll be an hour, right? I was like, why do you need to have those cooldown? It's because they don't want people to leave the party just as they're about to clear and then re-enter the boss. And that's why they have that cooldown enforced. I didn't know about that. But yeah, that's why they have that cooldown, huh? I read in the patch notes. But yeah, we're here. Unfortunately, ideally we should have cleared the boss by now, but now we're going to the Dawn, so we're actually going to play it. Unfortunately, we could have cleared, but our burst was kind of delayed, so she had like a slight sliver of health. But once we're going back to Dawn, she will have that shield, so can't really clear it here. So yeah, we're back to our regular scheduled program, but unfortunately, her HP bar is even lower, so she spawns a third deer. So this is where it gets really kind of monk-ass. But I think my party played pretty well during this phase. You can see that the white shield increased a bit because we got hit by a lot of stuff. But yeah, corner is always safe for now, until the deer gets into the corner and starts bonking on you. Oh, swords, full map. Hate to see it. But yeah, the sky is usually safe actually. Just up jump into blink, just stay in the air. That's probably usually the safest area to be, actually. Unfortunately, the swords from the falling sky, if you're in the air, I guess that's the only thing that could hit you. But other than that, the deers won't hit you, Seren won't hit you, so that's great. Yep, kind of just doing the Dawn phase here. I got hit by that deer on the right. That deer is like super in the corner. Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, the bombs detonate whenever someone's like near you. basically just seem to be like near it, and then after like a second delay they'll pop. They do reverse key you, so I remember like in our early runs we didn't really have a strategy to deal with them, so we got reverse keyed, and you know, you get confused, just pressing left but you're actually going right, and then get knocked into a deer, and then a bunch of other stuff. So it's like a chain reaction of getting hit, and then the shield just increases like exponentially. So, and Seren just heals to full, unfortunately. But yeah, that is Dawn more explained, I guess. Yeah, usually if we have the damage, or we not half the damage, but we burst correctly, we usually would have cleared it earlier. For now, I'm really waiting for domain. Usually I would charge here, but since we only have like 4 minutes-ish, we're waiting for the big burst, Snow Wheelies burst here, the 4 minutes, as well as the arc burst is also 4 minutes, so waiting for those to come up. Yeah, we should be able to clear it from this position here. I think we do gauge a lot, but it's fine because the midnight's looking healthy actually, surprisingly, because it's been like 26 minutes in this boss fight. We did have a lot of practice, so yeah. Oh, the maximum number of gauges you can get typically in the entire boss fight before you're actually auto-failing is about 20 gauges apparently across the 6 members of your party. So on average, 3 gauges per cycle, I think, per person is like reasonable, I guess. I remember, yeah, my early fights, I really gauge a lot in Dune. Can't really dodge those things, and I still do, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Yeah, big advice: get more damage, get us out of there faster. Right? I'm rambling a lot, but well, this is what I decided to do for this video, I guess. Not put music, just commentate over the boss fight. We're here, we're almost clearing it. Finally. 27 minutes, Jesus. But that was actually a pretty nice fight. Our midnight is still pretty healthy, and we cleared it. Hooray! On the black screen. And yep, we finally got to the reward room. The reward from Seren, clearing Seren, is the node stone you get for the skill. It's kind of like the will skill. You can't use it in the boss fight, which is why I don't have it equipped. But at level 265, you can equip it on like a meal if you want, but you have to be 265 or higher, I believe, to actually use the skill. Other than that, the best in slot you can get from Seren is the emblem, which is part of the dark boss pitch set, whatever you want to call it. So it's yeah, it's really great. It's a level 200 item, which means you can get 33% attack. That's not double prime. 36% if it's like double prime. That's the node right there. There's no emblem, unfortunately, in this run or the previous run, but yeah. Hopefully, guys, you enjoyed my commentary here. It's something new, I guess, but holy, that was a very long commentary. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.